Alright, so getting right into it, we're going to start off by using your base color, whichever you prefer, and you're going to paint all your nails except for your one accent nail. Now I chose for it to be my pointer finger, but you guys can choose whatever you please. And that is going to be black. I personally think that it should remain black, but if you guys want a different color, that's all you. Now let those babies dry the first coat. And if you need to, paint a second coat, and I only needed to obviously for the pink. And this pink I'm using is by Essie. All items will be listed below, of course, as usual. Starting off, we're going to do this cross on my pinky. I feel like I've done this cross so many times in my nail videos, so it's pretty simple. It's straight down the middle, one line. Weird me did not go straight down and actually got a little ick with it. So if you feel like you mess up, just take your first color and fix it right back up. And then you're going to go across it. It's almost like an inverted cross. It's very long and creepy looking. And then just fix it up as you please. And I use a striper for that. Now going to the middle finger, that was the next simple nail. So I was going to draw all over it using a pen. You can use a striper or a pen. Starting off, I just thought the pen was easier, and you're going to outline the nail. Now, this look can be on any single nail shape, which is great about it, but you know me and my pointers. I just love them. So just go ahead and outline that, and then you're going to go and make triangular shapes. And I did switch to my striper because I thought it was a lot easier. And you're going to go ahead and make triangle shapes all over those nails. When you're done with your shapes, you can make them like mine or however you please, and you're going to just line them. You're going to put little random lines in them and try and do them all different ways in each triangle. You don't want them to face each other or all go the same way. So you can use mine as reference, or you can just have fun with it and do it on your own. Sorry for the background noise. Now when you're done with that nail, you can use tape for this, or you can use the nail stripers. I just had the nail stripers on hand. I cut them ahead of time, and then you're just going to put them down your nail. I just thought it was a lot easier than using a striper, and then put them all over and paint black over it. This is going to create little lines, so just paint your nail, let it dry a minute. Don't peel them off just yet, so you're going to coat that nail and let it cover in black. Now I'm going back to, I'm going to my ring finger now. Ignore the pointer finger for now, we're not going to do anything with it. I just put the little striper there for my own little reference. Taking a top coat, you're going to paint your entire nail. I went really just down the center, and I'm going to be using these beads. I tried to show you a little close-up of them, and I'm going to take a big glob of them, just because it was easier than grabbing one by one, and I'm just going to put them all in the nail. This is a little bit of a tricky part. You want to either take that pointer. Personally, a pencil is the best bet. A little mechanical pencil works amazing for this. And you're just going to place two next to each other. So just put a ton on that nail and then push them up. Now, you don't want to put them all the way down like that little bead was. Try and put them like in the middle when you're in the middle. Put them on the end when you're on the end. It's really common sense. Take a glob, put them on. And then push them all together. And it gets very tricky to make them straight. I found it was easiest to try and get it as straight as I can, and then when I was done, I just shoved it over a little bit. So keep working on that nail. For this nail, I showed you basically the entire thing that I did, except for the very tip, so go ahead and keep watching that. And just take that top coat as much as you need to retouch it. I'm using the Chasse V. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. Personally, I love this top coat when I'm using beads, or just in general, because it's a fast dry. My nails take forever to dry, but it just gives it such great hold. I went ahead and I finished that nail. And if you have the pointed nails like me, just put one bead on the end. Going back to my thumb is now when I'm going to peel off the stripers. Really quick and simple, just like that. And then if you need to, fix it up with a striper. Now, like I said, that middle thing is just in reference for me, so I know the middle. This is absolutely the trickiest part. What I did was I googled Givenchy. Am I saying that right? I hope so. And just looked up their little normal logo. Put the top coat on my little corner section, put a few on, and then did that. I'm going to show you a little bit closer up view on the second little piece. This part though was a little tricky. I kept trying to master it. Just take a couple beads at a time and do it. It's definitely time consuming. It's definitely not something you can go fast on. It's just work with it. For my nails, I did 3 or 4 beads down the middle and then one more on the side just so it was wider. So the best bet is to look up the logo and go from there. And I'm using now a dotter that I had. It was a stick. I couldn't find my pencil. And then just push them around. And I'm going to show you down a close-up so you can see it better. But it's more like a G. So think of it as a G for the Givenchy. And then go in and cup it. Okay, so 4 beads down the front parts, and on the side there was 1 extra bead just to make it longer so I could cup in that V and there was a good space. This is going to be opposite. It's going to be facing from the bottom bead instead of the top bead, like the top one. I'll go ahead and show you that. Now, if these beads are a little bit tricky for you, you can always paint this a pink color and go in with that black marker and then just draw it in. Or you can, I think they make silver ones. They're the Sally Hansen ones. And just draw it in. If this is way too tricky for you, it'll look just as good. Plus, it'll probably last longer, so it's great. Now, I'm just going to really fast forward this part to show you it's just opposite. It's going in, and the last top G I didn't show, but you will see at the end. So it's going to look like that, and then go ahead and paint your top coat, and it's all done. It's awesome. I really love these nails. They were so glamorous. If you guys want a little series of these upscale nails, let me know, and I'll do like more Chanel ones or whatever. Oh, they're on my Band-Aid. Yeah. Broke my nail. Thank you guys.